Senator Matt. I'm Aaron.
Aaron.
Hello, I'm Noah.
Noah, good to see you.
Good to you.
Abby.
Abby.
Contagion.
Contagion, nice to meet you all.
We are from our race crew here in Charleston, and we
What's race?
we are an organization fighting against tobacco. And we would like to ask if you would give us your support and change the legal smoking age to 21.
Okay, well, why would we do that?
So we
18 is the legal age to vote.
So
Aren't
we
you an
have,
adult at 18?
well, so we have some health statistics that.
So usually 94% of youth start smoking before the age of 21, and e-cigarettes have increased over the years, usually by, 2015 has increased. Each day thousands are affected with the sickness.
Well, I thought e-cigarettes were supposed to be better than cigarettes, so wouldn't we prefer people use those as opposed to starting to use cigarettes and chewing tobacco?
Well, so the issue with that is that one of the most popular e-cigarettes, made by a company called Juul, their product has one of their pods, which is what you put into the e-cigarette, what you smoke, the liquid that you smoke. It has as much nicotine as an entire pack of cigarettes. So they're just as addictive, if not more, than cigarettes. And one of the other issues, since they're so new, there hasn't been enough research into them to figure out how or what exactly they put into it. So they could be putting who knows what into it. It could be from anywhere ranging from bad to terrible. So it's a serious issue. And we also have personal anecdotes as well about why raising the age is beneficial.
My grandpa has been smoking since he was younger, and in 2015 he died of stage 4 lung cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So in general, based off the data we've had, the stories you've heard, that we really ask for your support in our Tobacco 21 legislation to raise the age from 18 to 21 for public health concerns.
Well, you make a compelling case. I mean, I think there's a lot that goes into it to go from 18 to 21. We have our convenience stores employ a lot of people. We rely heavily on tobacco tax, but I think it's worth studying. So take this information and see what we can do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Senator. I'm Kapsa.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
My name is Alyssa.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Cheyenne.
My name's Sean.
Sean, what can I do for you all?
Today we're here to support Tobacco 21, and basically we're here to tell that tobacco is hurting people, and people who use it basically are people who are their age is less than 18, and we're here to support them, tell them, and basically that every time we go around our neighborhood and see people who do that, and it hurts my feeling and breaks my heart to see that, and it might be irritating to some people to see that too.
Each day, more than 2,300 kids under the age of 18 try their first cigarette. That's a big number. And I think nationwide, Tobacco 21 could prevent 223,000 deaths among people born between 2000 and 2019.
That sounds like a really high number for just 3 years. Why would that be so much higher? Why would we save so much more lives if it's just 3 years, if people start at 21 instead of starting at 18?
With the current purchasing age of tobacco products being at 18, a lot of people that are 18 are still in high school, and so they then have access, other high schoolers have access through those peers that are 18 and can purchase those products, to the products, and the people that are 18 are selling them to other minors. Cheyenne mentioned a statistic that the large number that you said, the 2,300 kids under 18, and I personally actually have some experience with that. I have a lot of family members that started smoking when they were younger. I mean, when it was more popular, older family members, but I also have a few cousins that are just recently coming into their young adult years, and it makes it really difficult when they realize that it's not a habit that they want to continue. It's something that you have to perpetuate, or that they feel that they have to perpetuate because of the addictive qualities of nicotine. So raising the legal limit to 21 gives people an opportunity to come out of high school and make a conscious decision and not just be peer pressured or exposed to something at such a young age.
I mean, we've spent millions, if not billions, in this country on tobacco education and made a big dent. haven't really heard tobacco being that big a problem. You know, we have to deal with drugs, we have to deal a little bit more with underage drinking. Why would we focus on this instead of those other issues?
I mean, our body is not mature, our mind is not mature enough until we're 21. So decisions when we make, like when we're 18 or 17, that's going to be immature. So we might decide to use tobacco or other products, but tobacco is more like getting spread and it's affecting everybody's life in different ways, and it's not like age limited. Everybody's doing it if it's like younger age or older age.
Starting tobacco before 18 has a lot of bad health effects, as mentioned by the many kids that that will try a cigarette before underage every single day, and the amount of lives.
If they start under 18, that's illegal no matter what. So whether the age is 18 or 21, if they're starting under 18, what's the difference once the legal age is to purchase cigarettes?
So the difference right now, and the reason why so many start under 18, is that there are 18-year-olds who are legally allowed to buy it, and they're in high schools right now. So there are seniors, or even some juniors if they get held back a year, depending on how they go into the grade, that will be 18 legally and are legally allowed to buy it, not like that the convenience stores or whatever sells it to them illegally, that they legally are allowed to buy it, and then they'd give it off to their friends. But the difference is that there are no 21-year-olds in high schools, so that you take out that segue that goes all the way down to freshmen who are in high schools, that freshmen are getting addicted in high schools, and then that's why they're developing that crutch on nicotine, because they're getting addicted when their brain isn't fully developed yet. So that's why it's so important to start it at 21, because then all the high schools are wiped out, and then you don't have people getting addicted so early.